What's going on, guys? Your boy Maze here. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, we're gonna be going over the LR priority tier list for you guys to let you guys know what LRs you want to be making first, want to be making second, and want to be making third. With the release of the new LR Elizabeth on JP, you guys might be wondering, is she going to be worth actually spending your LR coins on? I will have a video on her probably tomorrow. I wasn't able to actually do it this morning since Yamcha fell asleep and I couldn't hop on his account. But you know, I wanted to do a priority list just to let you guys know which ones you should be making in this order, because depending on, you know, how many coins you have and, you know, how much you want to actually be using, it's going to be kind of hard to be getting every single LR, you know, in order of release. So you might want to get it in this order that I'm going to put here. So if you guys enjoy videos like this, definitely make sure to like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. And with that out of the way, man, let's hop in and let's talk about it. So first LR is going to be Lostvayne. So the one I would have as make first would be Lostvayne, and the reason why Lostvayne is because he's such a good character in pretty much all content in the game. Lostvayne, for you guys that don't know, increases the ranks of all the heroes' heals, increases crit defense by 30% up to 90% whenever the hero takes critical damage during the enemy's turn. In addition, the hero's attack related stats increase by 10% for 3 turns whenever the hero's unique increases skill ranks. So Lostvayne is really strong in that he can be pretty much used anywhere, right? The difference between like him and the other characters on the list is that the other characters can be used in all content as well, but they have gimmicks or they have things that lock them behind a specific team or a specific type of content, whereas Lostvayne can be pretty much be used in everything, right? So if you're going to be using Lostvayne in PvP, he's going to be great. You can use Lostvayne in PvE, he's going to be great. You can use Lostvayne in Heroes Arena, he's going to be great. You know, there's a lot of teams right now that Lostvayne is being used on. So you have like the Demon team, you have the Sins team, you do have on Chaos on Heroes Arena, you do have the like Sins human variant. You know, you have the like Twigo team. So overall, Lostvayne I feel like is a pretty valuable character to have on your account, and since he is super universal and he has such high CC as well, I think he has the highest CC of any character in Grand Cross at the moment, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so he can get to that like 75k if you get like really high. But yeah, like, so yeah, overall though, Lostvayne is going to be a great character. So in my opinion, I would definitely have Lostvayne as the one you make first, because he's just going to be a staple character. He's going to have, you know, the rank up. He's going to be very strong with that, getting the attack related stats, getting the critical defense, and you can literally use that in all content in the game, which is why I think like he's such a good character. So for making second, you guys might think, you know, I'd put LR Escanor there, but to spoiler alert, we're gonna have to do this. So the reason why I would put Elizabeth as make second is because I have her info pulled up here on the on this little setup right here. But pretty much, guys, in PvE, each time you recover an ally's HP, the ally's basic stats increase by 6% up to a maximum of 30%. And remember, this Elizabeth is going to be really good because she has a healing ultimate that fills 2 gauge. So you guys don't know, she does have a ultimate that fills 2 gauge. And then your special attack gauge increases by 1 every time you use a skill. So each time you use a skill with Elizabeth, she's going to be able to push an ultimate. So that means when you ult with Elizabeth, you get 2 gauge, you get 1 extra gauge. And then if you use a follow-up skill, she's going to be at maximum ultimate move gauge instantly, which is very good, right? And then when you use an attack skill, remove all buff effects on the enemy before the skill is activated. And then also in all content, each time you recover an ally's HP, the ally's recovery rate increases by 20% up to a maximum of 5 times. So really good, right? I think overall the reason why I'd rate Elizabeth a little bit higher than the Escanor, at least on the list, is because Elizabeth has a lot more use scenarios than Escanor at the moment. Escanor in the game right now, I'll show you guys Escanor. I have him as well on my main account and also my free-to-play account. But the thing is with Escanor is that his passive is very restrictive in that it needs a backline unit to also be human. The only things in the game right now that LR Escanor is being used on is going to be probably Belmoth, and I think that's about it. You know, I think he just has Belmoth because in PvP he's not really too great of a character right now. He is obviously on the best human team, but the best human team is not beating the best demon team, right? So that's the thing right now. And Yeah, I mean, he definitely has his options and can be used in PvP, but the humans right now are really kind of lacking. You know, when we get a human in the future that's like super insane, then LR Escanor is obviously going to be like one of the higher priorities, but right now it's hard to recommend someone to make LR Escanor if they don't really have humans built, or they, you know, or we don't really know if humans are going to be getting such a crazy buff anytime soon, other than maybe like November Fest. If we get Chaos Arthur for November Fest, then Escanor might be like absolutely insane. So yeah, that's pretty much like my thought process with Escanor. And then with the Elizabeth, the thing is with that is like, with the Elizabeth and the Escanor, right? Elizabeth can be used in mainly PvE content, but that means all demonic beast battles and literally anything else in PvE. Final boss, guild boss, literally anything you need a stat increase in, she's able to provide that. And I think that's super valuable. And I think with yesterday's video where I was, you know, I said my disappointment was immeasurable, I was mainly you know, just kind of disappointed that it wasn't a king. But this Elizabeth's great, like as a unit, she is really good. And then she has the rush AoE, by the way, so she has a flood AoE, and then also it heals allies, and then she does have the defense related on the rank 1 and cleanse, so that's really strong. With the 30% attack related stats at 6 out of 6 to your entire team, which in PvE, you know how valuable that is, like 30% attack related stats. Like that's like, imagine we had like Thonar but for every demonic beast now. That's what this Elizabeth is. Pretty much. Like, that's why I think she's really good. So, if I had to do the priority list, guys, I would definitely do Elizabeth number 2, and then I'd have Escanor number 3. Just in terms of, like, use case scenarios right now, I think this Elizabeth will definitely get a lot more use than Escanor. The only thing I'll say is that Escanor might be a little bit better than Elizabeth in terms of when we actually get a really strong human. And honestly, this list could change to just something like this, depending on how strong, you know, human support is in the following months, right? But right now I would say it would definitely be Lostvayne, then Liz, then Escanor. So if you guys are holding on to coins and you already have Lostvayne and you're like, oh, do I make Elizabeth or do I make LR Escanor, bear in mind that Elizabeth is going to be a little bit of a better option, especially for your account. If you're struggling with Nidhogg, if you're struggling with PvE content in general, she's going to help you in all PvE content, and she's going to be a basic stat buffer for any character as well, which is very strong. Alongside the fact that if you guys don't know, her Holy Relic in Grand Cross, let me take off my zoom in display. Her Holy Relic in Grand Cross, I'll actually pull it up here. I just gotta find the Elizabeth's. Yeah, so this one, it literally is 15% HP related stats for the entire team and can be working from the back, which is really good. So automatically you have another 15% HP related stats. You have the setup that Elizabeth's giving with her stat increases, right? From getting the basic stat increases and then the gauge fill. So overall, she's like a really good character, man. So if you guys are global players right now and you're like kind of wondering, amazing, who do I make for LR? I would definitely recommend make Lostvayne first, make Elizabeth second, and then make Escanor third, man. That's pretty much going to be the setup right now, guys, because of the way the game's structured. And you know, if you're like new to the game and you're like, oh, who do I like decide to go with? If you have all 3 of the characters, then definitely Lostvayne. And then one last thing I want to preface as well is, like, if you don't have the character and you have 100 LR coins, like let's say I don't have Liz but I have 100 LR coins but I have Escanor, then make Escanor, right? So that's what you would want to do, because you don't want to be holding on to LR coins, because the thing is with LR coins, let me open up my global again. The thing is with LR coins is that you can't hold more than 100. You cannot own more than 100 of it. So if you have 100, you cannot get more. So that's the thing with the LR coins, is that the moment you get to 100, you want to instantly use them, and if you're not using them, you're wasting future LR coins you could be collecting for another LR character. So that's why you kind of want to be making them the moment you get 100. But then again, you know, if you have the option where you have multiple characters to pick, like in a situation like this where we have 3 LRs right now, and you just like kind of just like started out and you're getting LR coins, you would have to make the decision between the 3, and I would say it would be Lostvayne first, Elizabeth second, Escanor third in general. But obviously, again, if you don't have the characters, like if you don't have Lostvayne but you have Elizabeth, make Elizabeth first and then make Escanor. Or if you have you know, if you only have like Lostvayne and then, or no, if you only have like Escanor and Elizabeth, then do Elizabeth Escanor, right? Like, you know, you guys know what I mean, right? Like, it's kind of just like whoever you have, you just do it in this order. That's what I would recommend. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. That's pretty much it for the video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.